Welcome back to the College of Tuber Studies. We're doing a case study today of a channel. We've got Joy Frost here. Joy asked on a previous video, what do I do when my views are inconsistent? Where I release one video and it gets a lot of views and another one doesn't get many? It seems random. What's going on? Joy graciously allowed me to use her channel as an example. So we're just going to go through and I'm going to give a couple quick pointers without even going very in depth about what might be going on, why her videos seem to be up and down in terms of views. First of all, her channel is looking pretty good. She's got 9.6 thousand subscribers, which is respectable. Still a small channel, but a decent amount of subscribers. It's also worth pointing out, because she's a musician, YouTube serves a bit of a different role in what she's doing, because her being a musician has many different elements to it. She's releasing music, she's playing shows, I assume. And YouTube is just one more way for her to get the word out. This is a good thing because when you put all your eggs in one basket and it's just YouTube, you're limited. But when YouTube is an extension of something else, it can be a lot less stressful because you're not riding entirely on what's going to get views. Certainly, this might be a big part of her music business, attracting followers through YouTube, but it's not it. She's doing work elsewhere. She's got a good banner, good profile picture. If you're confused about what this is here, this is actually from an extension called TubeBuddy, which I recommend. I use it. There is a free version. Actually, this is the free version because it depends what channel you're logged into, and I'm logged into the College of Tuber Studies. Anyway, a bunch of unnecessary details. So let's go down and look at what she's got. So on her main channel, on her main page, she's got playlists set up, which is good. Though here's something I noticed. You've got the original music playlist and the music video playlist, and just the first four that are showing up have almost all the same songs on it. So maybe you could find a way to diversify that. I understand why you do it, because maybe ultimately the playlists are very different, but at first blush, the first four that are showing up are a lot of the same. And you can see here already, this video, 370 views, 390. This one got 1.4, pretty good. 664, not as good. Then you've got albums, you've got collaborations. Here we can see she got 43,000 views. That's really good. But then 700, 2.9, pretty good. Generally what you want to aim for me, the ratio is 10% of your subscribers should be your floor for views. So for her being 9.62 thousand, she should aim to get at least 960 views on each video she puts out, but she's not pulling that. What's going on? Let's go over to videos. And when you have this music thing here, when you are a musical artist, YouTube is set up a bit differently. So here she has her music, and she's got, wow, this one has over 500,000 views. That's good. 90,000, 43,000. So she's able to pull some big view counts. More from the artist. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I imagine that's just extra stuff that isn't your main music. And she's pulling good stuff here. And here's an interesting one. What it's like living in Ireland. Nothing to do with what she usually does on her channel, but still pulled 69,000 views. Very good. And now we come to just uploads. So these are just the videos she's uploaded in order. The first thing I do is I look at how often is she uploading. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, month. So it looks like she's trying to do at least once a week, maybe sometimes misses it. But that's good. Consistency is important. Then we look at the view counts. 700, 2,000, that's good. 11,000, pretty good. 300, oh no. 282, 4,000. 300, 1.4 thousand, 600, 3.7 thousand. So I can see why she's asking. This seems random. Some of my videos do well, some do poo-poo. What's going on? If I can just give my observations, what it seems like is, what's the thing about these three videos that get 600, 300, 370. They don't have her face in it in the thumbnail. So that could be a reason why. All these other ones have her face in it. Although over here you have one with her face in it that only got 282. So is this an outlier? What's going on? The other thing that these have in common are their original songs and their lyric videos. And if you look at some of the ones up here that did really well, they're not original. Well, some of them might be. The Maid of Honor song and rap may be original. I haven't gone in to watch it. Cover my song, so I'm guessing that's original. So she seems to do really well with covers, and this is a thing in music in general that people, when you're doing covers, and if you're not musical, covers means you're playing a song that someone else wrote, so it's a song everyone else might know. So obviously, when you're reaching an audience that doesn't know you at all, covers are what's going to get their attention, because it's like, oh, here's someone doing a song I know. Whereas with original music, you're only appealing to your existing audience, unless you can find a way to kind of tie it to something else that everyone knows. So that's an issue right there. These 3 videos, you've got a lot working against you, these lyric videos. Because what it's saying is, my face isn't in it, it's a song that you may not know, and it's a lyric video, so it's more, I mean, there might have been a lot of design work that went into it, but there's no humans running around in it, probably, just based on the thumbnail. That's what we're seeing. We'll go to view all so we can see kind of the history of this. If we go back further, she's not doing bad. 9.6 thousand, that's pretty good. Cover, see, I Don't Care cover, Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber. 17,000, that's good. Jonas Brothers cover, Played with Lollipops. See, she has a little bit of a twist to it. It's not just someone doing a cover, there's a little bit extra with it. But it's not always a sure thing. Shawn Mendes cover, 904 views. Here she's doing stuff, mashups, every song in 3 minutes, and that did pretty well, 12,000 views. It's respectable. But here, look over here. We're busking. That's cool. It's people like to see people going live on the street, playing on the street. And we have a cover, Sia. Everyone loves that, if I'm pronouncing Sia's name right. Chandelier, it's a song everyone knows. But then over here, busking an original song, you get far fewer views. It's just the nature of reaching an audience that doesn't really know who you are. Over here, we're pulling 39,000 views. It's really good. Sam Smith cover. And it looks interesting. It's like we're out on the street. We're not just, in someone's living room. So what? And the thumbnails are really good. So what I'm seeing here is the ones that do especially well connect with the audience that may not know her already because she's doing covers. They have her in the thumbnail, and it's oftentimes her doing something interesting or putting a spin on it that's a little bit different. So what I would say to Joy, in order to make views more consistent, is to do the things that work. To focus on covers, or if you're doing original stuff, to make sure that you're in the thumbnail, that it's a video of you performing it. And to maybe continue to think about what are ways that I can put a little extra spin on it so that it's not just me singing, but it's also me doing it in a unique place or some kind of unique spin on it. It also looks like when she performs with other people, here we have 2 people in the shot, that does pretty well. You see, we have two right next to each other. One got 43,000 views, one got 645.
I didn't quite catch that.
Siri, I'm not talking to you. It's clear what the difference is. Here is a cover. People know she's in the shot. It's 2 people. It's like, oh great, I'm gonna get a performance. I'm gonna see 2 musicians playing with each other. And then over here, I don't know if I'm gonna get anyone in this video, like a human being singing to me. It's an original song, so I may not know it. Now her fans will click because they want to hear her original music. And this speaks to a problem with any artist, especially musicians, when you want to get your original stuff out there, right? And in general, it goes to YouTubers, because you want to do what you want to do, but you've got to find a way to connect it with what an audience is familiar with already and what they want to see. And she could, if she grew her audience to be big, do the original stuff and probably get more views. But even still, doing the lyric video, I think, is what's causing the low views, because people want to see someone on camera. They want you to be there performing to them. The Maid of Honor song and rap, you got a great thumbnail, and it seems like a cool thing. Oh man, they're having fun. This rap must be so cool. Look at these people laughing. Oh wow. Jason Mraz cover, very popular, and it's a good looking thumbnail. She's got a cool pose. Even though it's not anything special going on, it's just her in front of a plain background, it seems like an inviting thing. But then when we have an original song, even though it's a good thumbnail, people may not be interested to see original stuff because they are more interested in what they already know. And it's your music may be the greatest music ever, but because it's original, people just don't know it already and they're less open to trying it. And then you have this outlier, what it's like living in Ireland, nothing to do with the rest of her videos. But it's a great thumbnail. You've got the cool hearts here with Ireland, America, Germany. I'm guessing she lived in Germany, or her boyfriend or husband or whatever is German, I don't know. But it's a good thumbnail. You have two people who look like they're having a good time. The aesthetic is really good. It clearly communicates what the video is about. And people are interested in that. See, even though it wasn't something that her audience maybe necessarily was looking for, she was able to reach new people who are like, oh, I wonder what it's like to live in Ireland. Oh, look at these people. They seem like they're young, hip people. They're having a good time with this video. It looks cool. Let me click on that. So that's why that video did better. And then we have over here another Ireland. I was on the radio in Ireland, and this thumbnail is not going to communicate much. 193 views. That's why this didn't. What would have been better is to get a thumbnail somehow that was like you at the radio station, like a good shot, similar to this one up here, where it kind of communicates part of the story. Your thumbnail is communicating, how fun is this video going to be? What's in store for you if you click on this video? It's one of the things about YouTube that can be frustrating, because you've got to figure out a way to sell the video, and it might not even be totally related to what's actually in the video, but you've got to do it. And a good way to do that is to have your face on it, to look like you're having fun, to put a little bit of aesthetically pleasing images on there. And you can do it. Like, Joy clearly knows how to make a good thumbnail, but it's just occasionally she makes lyric videos, doesn't have the same, these thumbnails don't have the same appeal. So there's a case study. Joy Frost, check out her channel, and I think that is why the views are up and down on your videos, because some of them, the ones that get fewer views, don't have the same appeal to the familiar. They don't have the same grabbing thumbnails. And if she just makes a few small changes to what kind of videos she puts out and what kind of thumbnails she puts on them, she could be getting much more consistent views. That's all for today's case study on the College of Tuber Studies. Thanks to Joy for letting me use her channel as a guinea pig. And if you have any questions about YouTube, let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time at the College of Tuber Studies.